It was a perfectly ordinary day. The workers were in high spirits. The horses were happy. The chickens were laying eggs. And the lambs were grazing. My father and my brothers gone on a horse hunt. And I was resting, as always. Then something really strange happened. I woke up to the sound of galloping horses. Before I could even understand what was happening, all the horses from the last hunt had broken free and were running away. Suddenly, I heard my father shout,
"Shay, you sleep all day, and now you've let the horses escape, you useless son!"
he said. I swear, I didn't do anything. But somehow, I got blamed for everything. Losing those horses put us in a really tough spot. As punishment, my father kicked me off the ranch.
Why did you
You're
keep
always
an eye on the
lazy.
horses? Because of
What
you.
kind of
We're
son are you?
penniless.
With no other choice, I started walking. Then, out of nowhere, someone called out to me.
Hey, absent-minded traveler.
It was a strange Indian sitting under a tree. After listening to my story, he said,
I have an unusual offer for you.
he promised to bring the lost horses back if I delivered his chicken to his tribe.
Take Henrietta to my tribe, and I'll return your horses to the ranch.
Seemed like a fair deal to me. As always, without thinking too much, I accept. This horse carriage has seen better days.
I think someone dropped their head up ahead.
I think there's an abandoned cab up ahead. It may not be as comfortable as home, but I think it'll do for tonight.
Help! Help!
What is this sound?
Go away, you filthy wolves!
It's like someone is coming for help.
I want you to know you saved my hide today. I ain't never gonna forget that.
Truth be told, I'm still trying to figure out how I got so brave all of a sudden. Guess a man don't stop to think when he's fighting for someone else.
Ain't that the truth? Well, let me pay back the favor by telling you my story. I used to be a map maker, worked for the railroad company, charting new routes all across the frontier, rode through deserts, canyons, and mountains, sketching every ridge and valley, trying to make sure folks could find their way without getting lost or worse. Spend my days and nights working over my maps, hoping to shape the land into something safer, something better. But then Phil Mickle showed up, a rich man with a heavy pocket and a cold heart, bought out the whole company with the silver-tongued deals. He wasn't interested in any new trails or safer routes. All he wanted was to run the railroads his way, pushing folks around to fatten his purse. I tried to show him my maps, but he just laughed.
I ain't in the business of building roads, boy. I'm in the business of making money.
He said. Then he kicked me out like I was nothing. I figured I'd try my luck in Hope River Town, maybe find honest work, but luck weren't on my side. Wagon was snapped clean off. My driver took one look at my busted cart and left me in the dust. Sun was starting to set and I'm still hoofing it afoot. Before I knew it, I was dead in the water. Then came the howls and the wolves. If you hadn't come along, well, let's just say I wouldn't be sitting here joining with ya.
So that's your story, huh? Looks like the two of us been dealing with our fair share of bad luck.
What about you, Jake? What brings you out here running alone through the wild?
Ha, that's a long tale, but reckon it's about time I told someone.
Jay, we've got a long way to go to Hope River Town. I wonder if we could rest at this farm for a while.
Looks like a peaceful farm. You'll be glad to welcome brave cowboys like us.
I hope you're right, Jake.
Howdy, folks. Looks like you're on the wrong path. Name is Hank. Sorry, but this here's private land. If you head west, you'll find the town. I'm Mr. Blake's assistant. The ranch owner is Blake Chapman. And right now, I don't see a reason to introduce you to him. Maybe you're just the kind of man Mr. Chapman needs. All right, you can enter the ranch. Mr. Chapman is over by the big house up ahead.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm Blake Chapman. I suppose Hank sent you to me. Welcome to Starshire Farm. You're right, young man. You are right. Would you tell me your name? All right. Quite interested. So the Wild West valleys don't scare you much. Let me ask you this, Jay. Are you skilled? If you're handy, there's plenty of work. The fences need mending and the whole well needs reopening. I'm not as young as I used to be. I can't manage it all anymore. There are plenty who think like you. But if you were my trust matey one day, I'll tell you the truth. Peace in these lands hangs by a thread, and standing here takes courage unwarned. If you've got the guts, I can give you a few jobs. Now go get some rest. Hank will set you up a spot in a barn. We'll talk again tomorrow. Oh, hello, Jake. I was updating my map. Mr. Hank has been very helpful to me. This is very kind of them. We should find a way to thank them for hosting us. Oh, hello, Jake.
Hello, Jake. How are you? Have you gotten used to the ranch? I'm glad to hear that. We haven't been sleeping peacefully for a while. I think you should talk to Mr. Chapman. It's best to hear about these matters from him.
Hi, Jake. I hope you had a good evening. Well, Jay, let me ask you. There are many secrets in these lands. Can you tell who's friend and who's foe? Good words. Here's a test for you. Last week, the Mokel wolves attacked our lambs. If you've got the courage, deal with those wolves. A clever question. I appreciate your caution. You can get more information from Hank. Keep your eyes open. We don't have much, but there are some items behind the house. You can take them.
Hello, Jake. Mr. Chapman trusts you. I want to trust you too. I don't know much about them. I just assume their lair is somewhere near the abandoned mine site. Hello, Jake. Mr. Chapman trusts you. I want to trust you too, but your friend of mine who came to the ranch whispered some bad news in my ear. I think the bandits in the area are... Would you like to keep watch with me one night? We can also make a plan about the problem. All right. Let me know when you're ready and we'll prepare for the night watch.
Hi, Jake. The wolves preying on the farm have been terrible. We can't sleep peacefully at night. Actually, there's another matter that worries me and I could use your help with it. My Indian friend who visits me every week hasn't been around for quite some time. I only know that he has a tribe to the south of the Easter Road. He wasn't much of a talker. I've marked the location of the tribe on your map. Maybe you can start your search there. I hope nothing bad has happened to him.
Hello, Jake. Are you ready for the night watch, Jake? Good. Follow me.
Hey! Ha! Hey, 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 yeah!
Hello, Jake. The night was quiet and that's something. But the bandit threat remains. I heard the bandits have set up camp on the slopes of the mountains north of the range. Thank you, Jake. Doc knows we truly need help. It will be very hard to deal with those bandits alone, Jake. Please be careful.
I don't need it right now. I don't need it right now. I don't need it right now. It's not ready yet.
It smells like wolves in here.
Greetings, pale-faced friend with an orange spirit. The eagles have carried your news. You have taken upon your shoulders a noble burden. The cinnamon tribe of the Sherbet River's riverside settlement welcomes you with open arms. Well, I am a broad-minded shaman. One must live to eat. Ah yes, our young hunter went out on a hunt days ago and has not returned. I hope you won't get yourself into trouble by following in his footsteps, young friend. Weeping Rocks, he followed the northern path. That's where he always went to hunt. Well, he used to. We have our trades gather felling leaf. They are responsible for collecting fruits and vegetables from nature. I am sure that if we wait a little longer, our lost hunter will return from the northern path he took.
Thank you so much for saving me from that fat bear. My tribe must have been very worried about me.
I'm out of ammunition.
Hello, Jake, bravest of the brave. Heroic Jake. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, we're rid of those cursed bandits. You're part of the family now, Jake.
God blesses all his servants who serve him. May God protect and bless you.
Hi, Jake. You found my missing friend and defeated those treacherous wolves. You're truly a brave and kind-hearted coward. Kid.
God blesses all his servants who serve him. Yes, you are right, young gentleman. We pray to God every day to increase the fertility of our soil. But as days go by, our soil becomes less fertile. Growing vegetables is becoming harder and harder. Oh, really? May God reward you with heaven, young man. God blesses all his servants. Of course, wealth and property belong to God. We are merely its caretakers.
Greetings, pale-faced friend with an orange spirit. Ah, see? Just as I said. We did nothing but wait, and our hunter has returned. We have always reaped the fruits of pacifism. Speaking of fruits, are you hungry? Of course, young friend. I will help you as passively as I can. Ah, it's very simple, young friend. All you need to do is passively support the soil. For this, you need to gather asparagus, beans, beetroot, wild ginger, strawberries, and white plants. If you bring this to me, I can make you a very powerful passive fertilizer. Yes, exactly. I must congratulate you. You have a strong memory.